Okay, so it's 16 days until our move. And we just told the kids yesterday, now that we know our closing date, we have been keeping it top secret from everyone until we knew for sure. You're not even going to see this video until we already move in. But it's official now. We're buying boxes and tape. We're getting ready for real, for real. So we're at Lowe's now. No, I had to use the potty. But we were coming here anyway because we needed to get boxes. So, hi. Myself. We're still in the car.
Apple slices?
Yeah.
Can you do my hair while I eat my McDonald's?
No, we'll do it after. It's not going to take you that long. So, we just got home. It is, 5 something on Sunday. We're not cooking dinner. We went to McDonald's. This is not normal. This is like sacrilegious in a West Indian Caribbean household.
We literally did this yesterday.
We did what yesterday?
We ate McDonald's yesterday.
Yeah, we did. Before we went to the baby shower.
Yeah.
Right? But
And we're getting McDonald's again.
that was for lunch. That wasn't for dinner. I know we ate the McDonald's 2 days in a row. But you do not usually eat out food, fast food in a Caribbean household on a
We only
Sunday.
eat
No.
McDonald's.
There must be
We
roast
don't eat
chicken and rice and
McDonald's
peas and
we don't eat McDonald's for dinner that much.
no, we don't eat McDonald's for dinner that much.
Mommy, Daddy wants to help you with the McDonald's.
Okay. So this is like, here, take that. This is big time. Yeah, I got the rest. So, anyway.
Mommy, can you bring my chocolate milk?
Yes, I'll bring you chocolate milk. The drinks I won't be able to bring in. Okay, I'm going inside now. 15 more days.
We need to pay somebody to do this for us.
Things are starting to come down. Shelves are starting to be emptied. Boxes are starting to be packed. I can't believe it. I don't know if I'm ready. Holy moly. We're packing up. Holy moly. In Lowe's looking at all the things that we're not ready for yet, but we're getting ready. Hello, 36-inch gas range. There's only a 30 in there right now. I don't know if I could go back to a 30. Maybe. I don't know. It feels so small. So it's day 13. 13 days before we move. And the reality is, this has become their playroom. And we don't have another living room. So if they want to play, and we want to be down here watching TV, we've got to go watch TV somewhere else. Now we can watch TV in our room. Why are you looking at me?
What are you eating?
Oh, a cookie.
Can I get one?
Yes.
Because today
So-
is Thanksgiving.
We can have our living room be a playroom, right? We need a separation. We need a playroom and a living room. Right now, if somebody's sleeping upstairs and we send them downstairs to play, they're on the kitchen counter, then go in the kitchen on the counter.
Like the other cookies that have the frosting on it.
No, we're not eating any cookies with frosting. Oh, they're in the kitchen too, by the tea kettle. So, we were blessed by this house. God gave us this house. hands down, period. No denying it. And now that we're here, we're just realizing some things, right? When we moved here, Noah was maybe 6 months. DJ was 2. Now that they're 5 and 4 and they want to play and jump and twist and turn and all over the place, we're like, man,
Mommy,
we need another room.
Mommy, can I have a cookie?
Yeah. Okay. And so our plan was to convert the garage into another living room. And we haven't done that yet. So that would help. But then it would be right next to, we realized having that garage be a second living room would be helpful. There's a lot that we need to do in there. We need to upgrade the electrical. We need to change the door, paint, change the light fixtures. And when we spoke to an architect about all the changes that we wanted to make to this house, she really told us for the amount of money we want to spend on expanding this house to meet all the needs that we want, because it's not just the second living room to separate the playroom, but DJ Block also uses that garage as his office. And so then we really would need another space for him to be able to have, for us to have a living room, the kids to have a playroom, and for him to have like a music room / office. So it just started adding on to the number of rooms like we really needed. Now we've made this house work, but we always knew, like, oh well, if we could only just tweak this, or we could add more space to the kitchen, right? Like, I was never a fan of open concept kitchen. The house that we rented when we first moved here was open concept, and it was too open concept. So it made me really not like the open concept. So when I moved here, I was like, great, things are separated. We can have separation. But then when you want to entertain, having an open concept is beneficial. I want to be in the kitchen, but in the conversation. And everybody is so far away when the living room is closed off. So we wanted to expand our kitchen out into our patio to make a living room in there, like a sitting area. And they told us it was going to be $150,000 to do that. $150,000. We said no. So, and then we knew we wanted to add another bedroom. And so when we started adding in all the things that we wanted to do here, while we could have done it, 1, we may have priced ourselves out of the neighborhood, and 2, it would have just been too expensive, and it still wouldn't have been ideal. So the architect said, I'm not in the business of just taking people's money. And I appreciate her. Allison Hall Architects in Charlotte, North Carolina. She said, you're probably better off just buying another house. And so that's what inspired us to even start looking, like to peek and see what was out there. Then we looked at another house. And I mean, this house was amazing. It was huge. It was beautiful. But the land was really funky. And land became important to me, obviously, when I started gardening. To think about what are all the things that I can do, grow, build. Do I want my own chickens? Do I want my own water retention? Do I want to be off the grid? I want the option, right? If I want it. Or if things hit the fan and I have to. I want the ability to make it happen. And that wasn't going to work. So we said no. And then we forgot about it, right? We were like, you know what? So we did put in an offer on that second house, even though the land was funky. And they countered our offer, and we were like, It was the most expensive house in the neighborhood, which is like a no-no for me. But because of the size, we were willing to consider it because it was also the largest house in the neighborhood. But we decided not to. We declined to accept their counter. And we said, we're not looking anymore. You know what? We're just going to stay put. So DJ Block woke up one morning and just said, you know what? Look at this house. Would you sell this house, this current house, for this house? And I was like, and I looked at it and I said, yes. And so we went to go look at it. And now 13 days to go. I'll see y'all soon.
You've been having this phone in your hand. Let's get to work. You want to finish? Jeez. Every minute you pick up the phone. Look at what we're doing.
Okay. 6 days till close. So yesterday we got some really unfortunate news, though. So the seller is a couple, and the husband had a stroke and is in the hospital. So that puts a slight wrinkle. We said a definite prayer for their family last night. And God willing, things will be okay. He's packing up our wine fridge. At the entertaining house. We like to entertain. Who knew you would accumulate this many bottles? All right, so we'll keep you guys posted on move details. But it was just like 17 days. Now it's 6. I don't know where the time went, and we still have a ton left to do. All right. Today is a crazy day. So we've been following 17 days countdown. Today is one more day. One more day until we buy. But today
we sell.
Today we're selling our house, and this doesn't even seem real. I can't believe it.
You gotta do it if you want to buy. It's the only thing. It's scary, but it's part of the game.
We're gonna be homeless if they don't
No,
close.
we're not. Stop saying that. Not gonna be homeless.
Okay, we're not gonna be homeless, but this is.
It'll be good. God got us.
We trust God in all things.
That's right.
He's the one that put this in front of us. Even we don't feel nervous, oddly enough. But people who have to do this, like make contingent selling on buying, or right? That's how it goes. Buying on selling. Yo, this is scary.
That's part of the game. It's cold.
Yeah, it's cold. Oh my gosh, we're in the room.
Give me my money.
I love my house.
Oh no, let's leave. Let's go. Come on. You wanna walk out? Scared? Now you getting scared? You're always scared.
What are we doing here?
We about to sell a house so we could buy another house tomorrow.
Okay. I guess we're doing it.
How you feel? Is anything telling you no?
No. You? Okay. Well, here it goes.
We sold. We good.
We just sold our house.
I know.
It don't seem real yet. But we signed our house away. Whew. It's like next level adulting.
It's part of life.
We just sold our house.
People do it every day.
I know. But we don't.
Yo, it's a flip, yo. I was talking mad smack yesterday.
Well, it's done.
It's done.
No backseats.
What's your profit?
Woo! Mind your business. Now, it's time for the walkthrough. Final walkthrough at the new house. Today's the day.